everybody, and welcome to Shopping with Shana. Guys, I have a Kroger must-do deals video that runs from Wednesday, April the 16th and goes through Tuesday, the 22nd of 2025. So this is a brand new sale week. We've got a 99-cent sale happening. We have a 5-time digital coupon sale that's happening. Oh my goodness, the weekly digitals are off the hook this week. There are so many stinking matchups that are absolutely amazing. I even have a run deal for you today only on the 16th. We have a deal that is completely free, but you can only grab it today. So do me a huge favor. If you want to get the latest updates and save money at Kroger, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Ring the notification bell, hit all so you don't miss any of the videos that I post, as I post pretty much daily. Of course, I say that and then I'll miss a day here and there, but for the most part, I am posting daily the best deals that you can possibly grab at Kroger or the latest matchups that we happen to see. So you want to make sure you're subscribed and that you ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of those latest updates. All right, let's jump into this. There's quite a bit to talk about. Don't forget 4 times the fuel points and 2 times the fuel points depending on your region. Coupons are available to clip. Of course, they will not be available to use until Friday, but go ahead and clip them now so you don't forget to do that later. Now, my suggestion to you, if you are new to Kroger, new to couponing, all that good stuff, basically what you want to do is start compiling your list of items that you want to grab on Friday or over the weekend. And then once you get to Friday, you are good to go. Just head into the store, get all the savings that you were going to get, and benefit from that 4 times or 2 times the fuel points based on your region. Just make sure that these are clipped. If for some reason you forget to clip it, you can go to customer service and have them manually add the points, but it is a pain in the butt. So just go ahead and clip it now so you don't forget. Also, just 1 week left of 4 times the fuel points on gift cards. Make sure these 2 digital coupons are clipped, especially if you want a Visa card. Make sure the second one's clipped. But the first one's going to cover all your gift cards. Remember, the best way to use these is not just for actual gifts, right? A gift card to give away, but grab gift cards on items that you are going to get anyway. So if you're going to shop at Kohl's or you're going to shop at Target, getting your Easter basket essentials, go ahead and grab a gift card for what you would expect to spend, and then use that gift card as opposed to using your debit card in order to save that money. And now you're getting fuel points. It also works at restaurants. If you know you're going out to eat at a specific restaurant, go grab a gift card real quick, get 4 times the fuel points, and then, use that gift card when you go out to eat, spend the same amount you were going to already spend. It's kind of like double dipping. So that's the best way to go about it. All right, we're going to start out with our 99-cent sale. So this is one of those sales that you either love it or you hate it. I had quite a few people get very excited about this sale, and some people, they're like, I'm not too excited. Now, there is a ton of deals. My recommendation to you is to go to Kroger.com and check out all of the items participating. I picked out some of the top ones that I thought were the best deals. That means that they had the biggest amount of savings. I currently didn't find any extra matchups for you, but that doesn't mean that they're not there or that I didn't or I won't find them later, or they won't pop up later, that type of thing. But just a quick reminder, you do have to buy 5 or more participating items. It's similar to the mega sale, but it is slightly different. So with the mega sale, whatever that sale or regular price is, that dollar comes off and makes it whatever the price is minus $1. With the 99-cent sale, something could be, $1.09, or something could be $3.49. Once you hit that 5 participating items, they all come down to 99 cents. So obviously the one that's $3.49, you have quite a bit of savings as opposed to the item that is $1.09. Hopefully that makes sense. But obviously just grab what you happen to need. So let me show you the best ones I think that are available. And if there's any matchups that I missed, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. All right, so this is probably one of the better deals. It's the Isadora refried beans. There's a couple different flavors for you. They're regularly priced at $2.49, but they're part of the buy 5 for just 99 cents each. Nothing else extra needs to be done, and you're saving quite a bit of money on this one. Next deal we have is the Campbell's canned soups. Now, I got to tell you, I know Frankie was a big fan of this one, and there's a few other people that had mentioned that this is the one they're most excited about. So these are regularly priced at $1.89, but they're part of the buy five for just 99 cents each. This also includes the cream of mushroom, the cream of chicken, things like that that you might need as a staple in your pantry, as well as the soups themselves. But 99 cents is a really great deal and a great stock up price. We also have the Hidden Valley Ranch mix packets. Now, these tend to be very, very expensive. I have to say, Hidden Valley is probably my favorite flavor of ranch, but a lot of times because the price is so stinking expensive compared to the Kroger brand, I generally will get the Kroger brand. But for $2.29 for one packet of mix, you're now going to be able to, with the buy five, grab these for 99 cents. It's a really, really good deal. If you prefer the Hidden Valley, you may want to stock up on these. These will last quite a while. Just check your expiration date, but they'll last quite a while in your pantry, and then you can pull them out as needed. All right, so we do have a great selection of condiments for you. So if you need any kind of, mustard here, these are regularly priced at $1.99. That's a 50% savings, but that 99 cents when you buy 5 participating products, and that's your final cost. Simple, easy, and fairly cheap. So the next condiment you might want to grab is the Kroger tomato ketchup 20-ounce bottle. These are regularly priced at $1.79, and they're part of the buy five for just 99 cents each. Great little price there to grab these. We also have Kraft barbecue sauce. Now, the only flavor I'm showing here is the hickory smoke, slow simmered barbecue sauce, but there's, every flavor imaginable. That's 17.5 ounce. They're regularly priced at $1.99, but they're 50% off with this buy five deal at 99 cents each. Good stock up price for these particular barbecue sauces. All right, so Emily, I was thinking of you when I saw this morning, so I wanted to put your comment on here. So I asked in my video, like maybe yesterday, that what are some of the items that you're hoping to see a part of the 99-cent sale? I got a few of them. Mamwich was one of them from Emily, and I thought of her immediately when I was putting this together. So these canned sauces are regularly priced $1.50, but they're just 99 cents each. And if this is your thing, go ahead and stock up on them. What a great price there. I will say somebody else said they were hoping rock stars were going to be 99 cents. Unfortunately, they are not 99 cents. I'm a little bummed too, because that would have been a great one to have. All right, and the next one we have here is the Pillsbury Cake Mix. So these are regularly priced at $1.99. Again, a great 50% savings at just 99 cents each, and that's your final cost when you buy 5 participating items. Now, this is also Pillsbury is a box top product, so you want to make sure that you submit your receipt to the box top app, get some extra savings for your local schools. If you are not familiar with the Box Top app, then you probably haven't seen my channel because I talk about this quite often. In fact, I think people get annoyed with me, but that's okay. Those of you that are new to the channel have no idea what this is, but remember back in the day when we used to clip the box tops and send them into the school? I remember that. That was when my big kids were very little. We used to do that. Now all you have to do is scan your receipt into an app and it gets money to your school. Plus, there's all these bonuses you can get, and it's such a cool thing. Now, speaking of bonuses, this month, although it says 25 bonus box tops by using my referral codes, this month it's $5. It's a bonus that they're promoting for the month of April. Use my referral code. Make sure you don't just sign up without using a referral code. I have it linked in the description box below, or you can see it right there on the screen. Sign up using a referral code. It gives $5 to the school of your choice and $5 to the school of my choice. So that's $10 that's being donated to our local schools. It's an amazing deal, so make sure that you are using a referral code when you sign up. All right, we're going to move into the digital coupon sale. Now, I got to be honest with you, I did not think that this digital coupon sale was going to be all that much. I thought we'd see a few items. It is a little bit bigger than I thought it was going to be, but I don't know. Again, I think all these sales are kind of small based on the holiday weekend. I can't imagine we're going to get 3 weeks. I sure hope we're not going to get 3 weeks of this particular sale because it's not the best. But we'll see. All right, so I do have a few matchups for you that I wanted to bring to you with these digital coupons. Remember, these digital coupons are store coupons, and you can use them up to 5 times in the same transaction. Once you clip them, they will not disappear until the sale is officially over. So once the sale is officially over, then they disappear, which means that you can use them multiple times. You can just use them from transaction to transaction. Now, because they're store coupons, we can pair manufacturer coupons with them. That could be in the digital form, that can be in the printable form, or even the insert coupons from the Sunday paper form. And then we can also pair them with rebate apps. Ibotta and Fetch are the favorite of mine. Those are the favorite rebate apps. If you're new to couponing or you're new to this kind of idea of extreme couponing, start with those two and then build from there. Of course, like I said, I have all my referral codes in the description box below. If you sign up today using my referral codes, it helps me to keep making these videos for you, but it also helps you to get some sort of extra savings once you submit that first receipt. So do that for me. They're linked in the description box, and you can sign up with the other ones. Check out 51 Swag Bucks, Merryfield, all those good ones. They're all linked down there. All right, first matchup we have for you is the Quilted Northern Toilet Paper 12 count. Now, these are regularly priced at $13.99, but we have a 2-off-1 5-time digital coupon, which means that your out-of-pocket will be $11.99 each. Now, if you want to hit this fetch rebate, grab 3 of them, and that'll get you to a total of $35.97. Well, Fetch has a rebate for 3,000 points when you spend $35 or more, and it's a limit of 2 times. So now the final cost is going to be $32.97 total, or roughly $10.99 each. So if you're needing some TP, this might be the time to stock up. Next deal we have is the Method All-Purpose Cleansers. These are regularly priced at $4.69, and we have a 50-cent off 1 5-time digital coupon. So use that, clip that coupon. Your out-of-pocket is going to be $4.19 each, but then it gets a little bit sweeter because we do have an Ibotta rebate for $1 back on 1, which is a limit of 5 times, and the final cost ends up being $3.19 each. One thing I'm going to take note of in this video is that as I was looking up all these products, none of them showed a sale price, which is kind of interesting. Maybe just the digital coupon is factoring in the sale price, but sometimes we do get sale prices on these. So it made me wonder if Kroger did not, hasn't put all of the sale prices in just yet this morning, because if you're not aware, I get up at 3:15 is what time I set my alarm. I get up, but by 3:30, I'm sitting down finding the deals for you. So with that being said, these might even be cheaper if there happens to be a sale price that hasn't been shown early this morning and pops up later on. Just keep that in mind. I'm not sure, but I felt like this probably would have been on sale, but who knows? Anyway, at least a max of $3.19. It could be less than that. Next deal we have is the Old Spice Gentleman's Super Hydration Body Wash 20 ounce. Okay, so big long mouthful. These are regularly priced at $13.49. There is a 3-off-1 5-time digital coupon for this particular product, so your out-of-pocket would be $10.49. Well, it gets better because we have an Ibotta rebate for $1.50 back on 1. It's a limit of 5 times, so the final cost now ends up being just $8.99 each. Again, this could possibly be a sale price, but I'm not sure. All right, next deal we have is the Huggies Diapers Bags. These are regularly priced at $10.49. There's a $1 off 1 5-time digital coupon. Okay, so that is a store coupon. We're going to pair it with the $1 off 1 manufacturer digital coupon that we have. So just clip both coupons. They'll both come off at checkout. I know that there's a few of you that will tell me, my store doesn't accept the manufacturer with the store, blah, 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 blah. When they're digitals, they don't have a choice. This computer system just does it. So I never get that argument when people like to argue with me. When they're digitals, it just happens, and the cashier is, I promise you, the cashier is not checking your receipt to make sure that you didn't happen to get an extra coupon there. But the final cost would end up being $8.49 for a bag. Not the best deal ever, but a good, it's savings. Next deal we have is the Halls Cough Drops 20 count. Oh, it has to be 20 count plus. I think most of the participating products were like 25 to 30 count. They're regularly priced at $2.79. There is a 50-cent off one 5-time digital coupon, so your out-of-pocket would be $2.29 each. Well, Ibotta has a rebate for $1 back on one for these, and it's a limit of 5 times. So the final cost is now $1.29 per bag, which actually is a really decent deal. Probably is better than like a Kroger brand type of cough drop. All right, let's move out of the 5-time digital coupon deals. If you found any matchups or particular digitals that you like, let me know in the comments. I always like the first day of the sale. Is kind of difficult to grasp every single deal that's going on. So I'm trying to find the best ones. If I've missed any or if there's some that you like, let me know in the comments. We're going to move into a couple of Kroger deals. We don't have a lot in this particular video of just random Kroger deals throughout the store, but I will probably have a lot more tomorrow. That's generally the case on Thursday because I found most of the deals in the main sales, and so then I can do some of the extra Kroger deals that are going on throughout the store. But I do have a couple for you I want to bring your attention to. First deal is the chocolate bunny deal. So I know we've all been collecting those eggs from Ibotta over the last week and a half to get, I guess, this dollar back on any brand chocolate bunny, right? Now it does say any brand chocolate, but it shows a bunny, so maybe you could get a different one. I don't know. If you have some sort of Easter chocolate, you may want to scan it just to see if it would attach to this particular any rebate. So I found some at Kroger that are regularly priced $1.99. You have the Palmer one and you have the Russell Stover one. They're on sale for $1.49. They're not huge. One's a 3 ounce, one's a 1.5 ounce. So these are pretty small little chocolate bunnies. You'd pay that out of pocket and then you could submit to Ibotta and get $1 back on one. It's a limit of one time, but it leaves the final cost at 49 cents. I think I saw online a few people were posting about like Walmart getting it for a few cents, but less than this, 39 cents, 29 cents, something like that. So it's possible that you could find this deal a little bit better somewhere else. But again, if you're not wanting to run all over the place, you just want to go to one-stop shop at Kroger, you know, a 49-cent bunny is still a really good deal. Next deal we have is the Too Good yogurt deal. Now this is actually just a deal that we're going to pull from last week that's still good this week. So if you grab 2 of the Too Good yogurt that are regularly priced $1.50, there is a $1 off 2 digital coupon that's good through May 13th. Use that coupon, pay $2 out of pocket. Ibotta has a rebate for 60 cents back on one. It's limited 5 times, making the final cost 80 cents total or 40 cents each. Now, this is the yogurt that I use. So I've been grabbing 5 at a time, and the Ibotta rebate keeps reloading. In fact, I just got it the other day, and now it's reloaded as of this morning, so I can go do it again. So if this is your yogurt, this is the time to stock up on. I love it because I just keep going and getting it, and keep going and getting it, and so it's a great deal. Plus, I'm racking up the different rebates for all of the bonuses that we're going to be getting. All right, so here's your Rockstar deal. Again, this is pulling from last week. It's the same deal as last week. We have 3 Rockstar energy drinks. They're regularly priced at $2.69. They're on sale 3 for $5 or $1.67 each. Your out-of-pocket would be $5 total, but Fetch has a rebate for 1,000 points. When you buy 3, it's a limited 2 times. So final cost ends up being $4 total or roughly $1.33 each. See if you have this best customer bonus coupon for $1 off on 2. If you do, you can pair this with this particular deal and get them for just $1 each. So again, sorry for my Rockstar person that really wanted them for 99 cents. That would be amazing, especially with this deal with the Fetch rebate. That would be awesome. All right, we're going to move into the weekly digital deals. So, like I said, with all the deals we've seen ahead, I feel like I'm running ahead. This video is not going to be quite as long as some of these videos I get going, but because the sales are just whatever. And again, I think it has to do with the Easter weekend. They're just trying to keep it calm. But anyway, 5-time weekly digital deals are off the chain. Oh my goodness. I have so many stinking matchups for you. It's not even funny. I was just like, geez Louise, should I stop? Should I save some for tomorrow? There's a ton of them. Unfortunately, some of the matchups are with the same coupon, so you're going to have to pick and choose some of the deals, unfortunately, but I'll let you see all of them. Remember, these are, again, store coupons. Now, these are different from the 5-time digital coupons that we talked about. The weekly digitals are also 5 times, but they're a one-time use. So once you use the coupon, it's gone. It disappears. But it is a store coupon like the other 5-time digitals. It can be paired with manufacturer coupons, and it can be paired with rebate apps. So there you go. Let me show you the matchups I have for you because we've got so stinking many. All right, let's talk produce. In my region, we're getting $1.49 per pound for the green asparagus. Now, I can see the VA ... That means it's valid only in my region, so don't go looking for that deal in your region. But the seedless grapes for $1.79 per pound. I will say that there's a different region that I look at on my dad's account, just because I kind of keep track of 2 different regions for your guys' sakes, and the seedless grapes are actually slightly cheaper. I think they're $1.49 per pound. Anyway, 77077, something like that. I can't remember what it is, but mine is 41042 if you want to check out my region. Also, the large pineapple is $1.29, and then we have the Kroger jumbo russet potatoes for $2.99. So there you go. That's all I have. Not a lot of produce this week, but still some deals here. As far as your meat goes, I do like to kind of grab the best deals when it comes to meat and then kind of make my menu out for the next week or so of what to do. So we have the $2.99 for private selection Italian meats. Smithfield bacon is going to be just $3.99, which is a great deal. We have the Angus ground sirloin here for $5.99. There was actually 2 different digital coupons, weekly digitals for that. Tyson frozen chicken, $5.99. And then we have the beef ribeye roast, which is going to be valid in my location only for $7.99 per pound, and then the Kroger shrimp platters for $3.99. Now, most of you will get the same deals, if not just a few variations. So check your region, see what you happen to have. All right, let's talk the first matchup, the L'Oreal LV shampoo and conditioner. You do need to grab 2 of them for this deal. They're regularly priced at $5.49. I was trying to do the math in my head. That's going to be about $11 for 2 of them. That's craziness. I'm glad we're not going to spend that much. So what you want to do is clip the $2.99 each 5-time weekly digital coupon, and then go over and clip the other. It's supposed to be digital. There is a digital coupon for 3 off on 2. Don't clip it as a digital. Clip it as a Kroger cashback. I'll explain why here in a second, okay? So your out of pocket for 2 of these is going to be $2.99 each or $5.98 total. So that's great. Already about a 50% savings there. Now, the reason why we're going to clip this as a Kroger cashback as opposed to clipping it as a digital coupon, although manufacturer coupon would work with this, is because for some reason in Kroger's system, they won't give you a free item. So if you had the 3 off 2 clipped as a digital coupon, what it would do is it would take the 3 off of the regular price of $5.49, but then it wouldn't give you that $2.99 price. And so you would end up spending more than you want to. This way, you're still getting the benefit of both coupons without having to deal with customer service. So once that is clipped, you should see it disappear, and a few days later, it'll pop back up as redeemed, and you'll have your $3 in your account. Okay, so clip it as a Kroger cashback. That's the best way to do it. Now, if you do clip it as a digital coupon, you just know it's not going to work the way it's supposed to work, and you could either get the cashier to correct it, or you can go to customer service and have them correct it, or you can contact customer service online and have them, put money on your account. So anyway, final cost should be $2.98 total, or $1.49 per bottle. Next deal we have, and there's a 2-part to this particular dial. So we have the Dial Healthy Hydration Body Wash 16 ounce. It's specifically the Healthy Hydration Body Wash, okay, because of the Ibotta rebate. These are regularly priced at $5.99. They're going to be $2.99 each with that 5-time weekly digital coupon, so that's what you'll pay out of pocket. We have a one-time Ibotta rebate for $1.50 back on 1, making 1 bottle of these $1.49. So it's the healthy hydration body wash. So that's part one of this. So you could actually do both parts of this in the same transaction, just to make sure you buy both of them to go with that weekly digital that will disappear once you use it. We have a different rebate for other body washes. So grab another variation of the body wash that's 16 ounce. Now these are regularly priced at $4.99, but they're also going to be $2.99 each with that 5-time weekly digital coupon. So that's what you'll pay out of pocket. And Ibotta has this different rebate for $1 back on one, but it's also a limit of one time. So final cost ends up being $1.99. So you could grab one of the hydration, one of the regular body wash, get one for $1.49, one for $1.99 after you get your Ibotta rebates back. So there you go. All right, next matchup I have for you is the Vaseline lotion or petroleum jelly. You can pick whichever one you want. You can mix and match them however you'd like to do it. They're regularly priced anywhere from $4.39 to $4.79 depending on the product. But with this weekly digital, we've got them for $2.99 each. So that's what you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay $2.99 each out of pocket. Now, I recommend grabbing at least two of them. We have two different fetch rebates. So we have one fetch rebate for 2,000 points back when you buy two. It's a limit of 5 times. Okay. We also have a fetch rebate for 1,500 points back when you spend $15 on Vaseline products. So we won't get there with this particular deal. Even if we buy all 5 of them, I don't think you'll get to $15, but we will be working our way towards it. So it's going to be $1.99 each when you buy two, possibly less if you happen to hit this Vaseline threshold. Maybe you've already bought a product or something and you're sitting there with some money towards it. But there you go. That's a great option for you. Next deal we have is the Finish tablets, 28 to 43 count, that are regularly priced at $12.99, or you can grab the Finish Jet Dry Rinse Aid that's regularly priced at $13.49 but on sale for $12.99. So both of these will be $9.99 each with the 5-time weekly digital coupon. Then we also have 2 off 1 digital or printable coupons from coupons.com. So use those coupons and you're going to get these for just $7.99 each. Next matchup we have is the Folgers ground coffee. So these are regularly priced at $12.99. I can't believe how stinking expensive these are, but they're going to be $7.99 each with the 5-time weekly digital coupon. And we can pair this with $1 off on 1 printable coupon. We do not have a digital to pair with this. It's just a printable coupon from coupons.com. So go over there and print that coupon. And the final cost ends up being $6.99 each. Again, crazy expensive. Now, sometimes we can get the Kroger coffee for like $5.99 on like a weekly digital deal, but it's currently full price at $9.99. So if you do need coffee this week, you may want to go ahead and grab the name brand because this is the better deal. All right, so here is our run deal. If you are watching this after Wednesday, you may want to just check and see if we've got a new coupon reloaded. That could happen sometimes on Thursday, so you have to wait and see. But the Hellmann's mayonnaise is regularly priced at $6.79. It's going to be $2.99 each with the 5-time weekly digital coupon. Now again, this is one of those scenarios where if you clip this as a digital, this 3 off 1 coupon is a digital coupon, it will mess up everything. So you want to make sure that you do not do that because you won't get it as a weekly digital. We want to get the weekly digital and get that $3 back. So you're going to go ahead and pay the $2.99 out of pocket, clip this as a Kroger cashback, and then you'll get 3 back on 1, and it ends today. So the 16th is the last day that you're available to do this, so go get this done. It makes one of these completely free. Really awesome deal here. Hopefully you're able to score it today and get to the store. All right, so let me preference this next deal with that this is going to be in 3 different parts. I've got 3 different uses of this particular coupon. So I'm going to show you each one, and then you can either mix and match the deals or you can choose to pick one specific deal. So first, starting out with the cheapest final cost that we have, the Breyers non-dairy ice cream. So they have all these oat milk ice creams, okay, 48 ounce. They're regularly priced at $5.49. They're going to be $2.99 each with a 5-time weekly digital coupon, and that's what you're going to pay out of pocket. Then take that receipt, submit it to Fetch. Fetch has a rebate for the non-dairy products for 2,000 points when you buy one, and it's a limit of 5 times. So the final cost ends up being just 99 cents per ice cream. that's an amazing deal coming off that $5.49 price point. But remember, you're still going to pay $2.99 each out of pocket. All right, part 2 of that Breyers weekly digital. So you want to grab at least 2 or in multiples of 2 up to 5 times, right? Well, for the fetch rebate, really it's 2 or 4 for the actual weekly digital. So the Breyers Carb Smart Ice Cream 48 ounces, regularly priced at $5.49. You want to use that $2.99 each 5-time weekly digital coupon and pay $2.99 each. So we have a fetch rebate for 2,000 points when you buy 2, and it's a limit of 5 times. So you could grab this either at 2 or at 4. Final cost ends up being $1.99 because that 2,000 points is split between the 2 products. So there you go. That's a great one. That one's probably more of an option of what I would buy. I don't know that my kids would want to eat the non-dairy ice cream, but the Carb Smart is not a bad deal, especially with the kiddos. All right, let's check out part 3 of this particular coupon. It's no longer with the Breyers, but it's with the Klondike bars, okay? So you do want to grab 2 of the Klondike bars for this particular deal. The 6 count, they're regularly priced at $4.79. They're going to be $2.99 each with the 5-time weekly digital coupon. So you'd pay $2.99 each or $5.98 total. And then you're going to take your receipt, submit it to Ibotta, and get 2 back on 2, limit of 1 time, making that final cost $1.99 each. Now, again, if you wanted to do all 3 deals, you could. You could grab 2 of the Klondike bars from Kroger. You could buy 2 of the Breyers Carb Smart ice creams, and you could grab 1 of the dairy-free and do that all in the same transaction and use all 5 of your items you're allowed to use with this particular deal and benefit from all of the different rebates. So that is definitely a way to use this coupon if you'd like. All right, guys, so this deal, although there's no extra matchups with it, is probably many of yours favorite deal that we have. The Kroger Butter 16 ounce that's regularly priced at $4.19 is going to be just $2.99 each with this 5-time weekly digital coupon, and that's your final cost. I can't tell you every time this pops up, I don't know that I grab 5 of them anymore, but I'll grab 2 or 3 of them, and I just throw them in the freezer and I pull them out as I need them. And it's so nice just to have the butter ready to go and that type of thing. So this is super easy to just grab, throw in the freezer, pull out as you need them. I know many of you use a lot of butter. I tend to use a lot of butter too. I cook with it all the time, so it's a great thing to have and ready to grab and go. All right, guys, so that's the end of this video. I do have my question of the day. On Wednesdays, I always give you the same question. What is your favorite deal thus far? Let me know in the comments, your favorite deal, or if a deal that I missed, let me know about that. I would love to hear from you. Of course, if I use it in my next video, I will give you a shout out. All that good stuff. But so what are you thinking of this sale? The 99-cent sale, the 5-time digital coupon sale, the weekly digitals are really great. So that's, if nothing else, that's going to get you to the store. I have to say I was a little disappointed not to see any matchups with the 99-cent sale. I may have missed one, but I just couldn't find anything. I'm not too excited about the 5-time digital coupon sale. There was, out of all the coupons, there was nothing there that was like, oh, I've got to get that. What a great deal. So that's just kind of my feeling on it. But I will say the weekly digitals are keeping this week interesting. So if nothing else, I'm going to be heading to the store and grabbing my weekly digitals. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on the whole thing, and have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday and rest of your week. I'll be back with you with more deals later, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Bye.